Alright, so here we are with another episode of Minecraft. We are making ourselves another ingot so that we can put some netherite on our armor since we lost our tragic boots forever ago, and so that we can get prepared to go back into the trial chambers as you guys have recommended. I haven't put any netherite on any of my armor since the boots, which was before they made that update where you have to use the templates. I've gotten a couple of the templates, but I haven't actually used any of them, so it was a bit of an adventure going to do the upgrade gear and then realizing that I had to start using these templates, which I had never done before. I went back and forth on which one out of the 4 that I have that I kind of liked the most. I know that there's a way that you can duplicate them, but I didn't know how to do it at the time, so I just used it straight up. So if this was my only shot at getting some of these, let's all just leave our tears in the comment section, accepting the fact that it's no good. But overall, I don't know exactly how I feel about it. I don't necessarily know if it makes a big difference apart from making it look a little bit cooler. I also, again, kind of like the trial chambers, I never looked too far into this upgrade on Minecraft. I was more interested in the cherry blossoms, I think was the update that the templates came out with. So I kind of went back and forth on them, and eventually I didn't really see a big difference, so I basically just kind of went, well, which ones do I like my boots to look? And I kind of decided on these ones because they looked the most like shoes, and so I got an update or an upgrade as far as that was concerned, which was kind of nice. So yay, we have a new set of netherite boots. I then accidentally ended up AFKing, which broke my iron farm clock again, so I had to go and fix that. Thankfully I caught it fairly early enough to notice that it was just always on, and then in the process of doing that I discovered that the door for my lower level disappeared, which was a little bit weird. Don't know where that went. Haven't figured it out. And then after that I went back to go and fight in the trial chambers. This is the floor area of the main entrance place, and so I just ran around and kind of did that. As you see, everybody, I have a shield in my hand, which is very exciting. I know. Still feels a little bit weird going around with it because I'm very much not used to walking around with a shield. But overall, it was kind of nice having that to use. I also discovered that once you kind of use these little vaults, it's kind of hard to go back, and you can't really go back and use your keys on them. I don't know if that's normal or not. I just kind of discovered that was sort of how it worked. I also found a couple of these staircases that led down to some chests where I was able to get some different gear because I didn't realize that was a real thing. I also got some golden carrots because that was also another recommendation that you guys had, that I should use gold carrots. I still have a bunch of bread because I've got my nice little wheat farm that I use, but I did grab a bunch of the golden carrots so that I would have those when needed. I think when they, make you regenerate your health a little bit better, and then they also stopped the poison, and so I had that going. I also happened to see a video where somebody broke one of the pots by the door and they got some gear out of it, but I didn't see that until after this time playing, so I might have to start breaking pots a little bit more. I decided that this kind of chest over here was going to be where we were going to dump all of our junk that we get. That way we don't have to leave and come back because, still trying to figure out how best to clear these areas out, which is always an adventure. Went back to this large room because this large room reset on me. So that was a bit of an annoyance, but look guys, I have my shield. Look, I'm learning. Not very well, but we're getting there. I also saw somebody in the comments say that you can't really shoot at these breezes because it just knocks it back at you, or it just doesn't do any damage, which now that I've done it a couple of times trying to shoot at them, I agree. Case in point right here. I'm prepping to shoot at it and then it ends up just coming back and hitting me. So that was actually really helpful in helping me notice that, because at first I was confused why. I just figured that I had gotten hit by something else. So I also saw that you can apparently hit back the like wind gusts that they're launching at you. I haven't done that yet, so we'll see how that ends up going. But all of that was really helpful, kind of explaining what's going on, because I was a little bit confused. I found this little area that has beds, and you can see this little skeleton bogger guy that's chilling out. He's actually in water, which is why he's moving a little bit funny. So I ended up having to go and get him because it was preventing one of the keys from getting dropped, which was a bit of a bummer. So we quickly ran down and got him. And then I realized that there was another guy and I was like, uh-oh, this is not good. But instead of going back up to the surface and regrouping, I decided that it was probably best if I just took him out so that I could figure it out. But we ended up using our key to get a couple more of our gear, more shields. Is there a reason that I keep getting honey? I don't know if that's like a fancy thing that I should be trying to collect, or it's used for something in particular here, or if it's just like a random thing. Because I feel like most of the stuff that these areas give are really helpful and used for either getting arrows or shields or elixirs, or sometimes just nice diamonds and stuff. I don't know if it's giving me diamonds, but emeralds and things like that. So I was just wondering if you guys know, is there a reason that they keep giving me honey? I did think it was funny that the guy hit the fire and it ended up shooting back at me. I accidentally set off another one of the spawners and ended up dying quite frequently to it because they were just taking me out left and right. So I went and grabbed some ladders so that I would be able to do it. I also found that they had these trap doors so they're not able to kind of go down into the next section, which was really helpful because I didn't notice that at first. And so I was able to kind of just foxhole them a little bit and just kind of chill out down here and get them from there, which was really helpful clearing out some of these spawners, which was starting to get a little bit annoying trying to figure out what I was going to do. But it did take me a while to actually come up with that plan. I died a lot of times, unfortunately. Then I started to go back because I had my full inventory and realized that some of the spawners towards the front had returned on, which was really confusing to me because I was like, oh, is it because that I've died? They've ended up resetting. But I did research, guys. I know, shocking. Apparently the spawners in here are set so that they reset after 30 minutes, which I was not gonna lie, a little bit disappointed in that because I like the idea of fully clearing out this and not having them continually reset. So I might have to look into a new plan as far as what I consider like resetting. But yeah, because all these chews are back to the way they were. So that's a bit of a disappointment. But anyways, let me know what you guys think down below. Thank you again for all of your comments and helps in letting me know how this stuff works. And I will see you guys later. Thanks for watching. Bye.